Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Campbell's Convoy. Plane today spawning on the left. Got RA11, the British forces unselected. SKENG also with the Brits unselected. Blue Skidrow with Wehrmacht, Mechanized, and Rutra Afrika Corps unselected. Got the ranks up on the other screen here. Excuse while I scroll over. SKENG. Brits 11, RA11 5 with Brits, Blue Skidrow 1 with Wehrmacht, and Rutra
a new infantry section is ready for battle.
So a very high ranking game, and I think Rutra and Blue Skidrow always playing together. Not sure about SKENG and RA11. Let's have a look. Match histories. No, it doesn't really look like it. Alright. Capping that's going on so far. Got the kitten now with its detection mode. Adds a lot of vision. Kind of hard for me to believe that they did that.
We're losing a victory point.
I'm surprised that it doesn't require vets to get that vision.
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
Because winning the fight through the middle. 250 with a P green inside, bullying this engineer. So 2 sections, 2 engineers so far from RA11, pretty standard. SKENG meanwhile went for 2 engineers and a Vickers. A little less conventional. Machine gun coming down from the north. Looks like RA11's backing away. We've got a lock in here. Air and C from SKENG. The support of the 250 engineers dying. Late retreat. I think they're going to go down. Yep.
Royal Engineers out of contact. Resume dead.
Not very good. Oh, okay. A mortar next from RA11.
Let's get hunting. Mortar tube and crew are available.
Keeps planting a mine. Got a flare up from the section trying to spot the machine gun. It's coming into the middle. It's doing some decent damage from long range. The mortar's rolling up now.
Beggars are threatening a capture point.
Probably has the elevation bonus there. I'm not super familiar with all the elevation nooks and crannies on this map. I did play a little bit of 2v2 with Shadowrunner the other day, so getting a bit more familiar with the 2v2 maps firsthand, but not an expert on them yet.
Damnation! Sectors in enemy hands.
A platoon command post is done. Call in what you need.
3-inch, ready.
Okay, chases that away eventually. They're looking very good in terms of territory control in the north at the moment. Mortar did make a bit of an impact, did force this machine gun away, but slow going, overcoming 2 machine guns. Gotta remember that freshly buffed British mortar. More shells on its barrage now, not gonna matter here. Dodges away before the second one even lands. Got a mine down here, could be nasty for the engineers. Oh, he's keeping behind the heavy cover, trying to bait them in. Decides to cut and run. Does have medics coming back up to his base, so fair enough. Bases are pretty close, so it looks like mid tent going in between the 2 bases so they can both make use of the healing. That's a good bit of teamwork there. Good plan on quite a lot of 2v2 maps you can share healing on if you can construct it like that. Can't really do that with Wehrmacht since it's locked to the HQ, but you can just run your units across. It's not very far to go. Kitten providing the long-range vision there. G's and mines locking down the north. Looks like RA11's not really doing too much about that. Just going to camp out the centre. The Allies in control of 2 victory points at this stage, so even though they don't have quite as many territory points,
Capture point is being
at least
contested.
they're not falling behind on the VPs. Maybe they have a different power spike timing in mind. There's going to be a rotation down to the bottom now. The kitten providing some vision though. Sees that rotation happening. It's a Brit mine down there. A second Vickers from SKENG as well. Some Gurkhas now from RA11 and into an anti-tank gun after that. SKENG meanwhile does have platoon command up, has teched in here. Starting up the Stuart now. Okay, an assault grenadier call-in. Let's not be worried about the allied light vehicles.
The enemy have taken our territory.
AT rifles on the 2 sections of SKENG. They're going to come in for a bit of a chase down. Came up here with a sweeper, looks like it cleared off the mine that was there earlier.
The beggars are
Still a
threatening a
couple more
strategic point.
in the vicinity though. Going to chase them quite far, it looks like.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Hoping for the squad wipe. Trying to make sure he doesn't over
Tracked and ready.
chase so that the 250's machine gun can still fire. The AT gun sets up, doesn't quite get the angle.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Trying to get the squad wipe. Maybe some vision getting blocked or something.
We have commando support.
Submarines inside the base actually chopping down the section real fast.
RAF inbound.
Should retreat that again. Nearly got the wipe,
Our allies HQ.
but now the... What was that? Were they bugged? Could they not retreat or something? Don't know what happened there.
Munitions point is being overrun.
Some more mines coming down for the kitten now. From the kitten.
A commando squad has been deployed. They're eager for work.
Stuart switching across now
Enemy ground
also.
forces have claimed a sector.
LMG Commando deployed by SKENG. I've barely seen these since they got buffed. I think they are reasonably viable, just like the timing that they arrive can be a little bit late. Can be hard to fit into your builds, but he's got one. Ooh, and that's a Kara Amato for Rutra. It's going to go head to head. Oh, there's a mine right there. Axis mine. There goes the Stuart AT guns back there. Got smoked out real fast though. Didn't get a chance for a second shot. Got the LMGs on this big old pea green blob. The rotation's coming down this way. Look, see if Rutra's got any armory tech yet. Okay, he's got vehicle survival package.
Proximity alarm.
Meanwhile,
Our territory is
Panzer
under
Company
attack.
and Luftwaffe Company from Blue Skidrow. He's got an AT gun. That's about it.
The enemy has pushed us back from us.
Battle group
Got
ability unlocked.
Mechanized, and oh, it's an 8 rad. So as soon as that came online, it's been brought in now. Pops off a flare, grenade out from the greens. Rad's up here. The AT gun is rotating, but going to get there a little bit too late, I think. I can see a good chunk of territory here. He's got to be careful he doesn't push too far forwards with it. That could just flank around. It's not supported by anything else right now.
The Jaggers are threatening a
Maybe the
victory
kitten
point.
even saw that. Diving in. Nothing to help this AT gun, and he's doing a bit of blocking with the kitten, it seems. But now the 8-Rad's the one getting blocked. Ooh! But got decrewed again, and an AT gun from his teammate comes up to save the day.
We're losing a
And
strategic
the kitten
point.
goes
Enemy
down as
action.
well. Oh boy.
A capture point is being overrun.
Support though from SKENG, saving the day there massively. If the 8-Rad survived, that would have been a tragedy for the Allies.
A victory point
Could
is
potentially
being
have popped
overrun.
smoke with the 8-Rad. Maybe he was feeling confident they didn't
A
need
victory
to, but
point is being overrun.
might have saved that situation. Sweepers do detect the mine up
We're
there.
losing a victory point to enemy action.
It's the same Caro from earlier. He's got a second one though.
Victory point.
Oh wow, managed to steal that AT gun from right here. Allies should not have allowed that to happen.
We're losing a munitions point to
MG
enemy
trying to
action.
dodge forwards of the mortar barrage, but gets caught out by the arriving infantry. The Caro going chasing. Isolated engineer in the north.
Anti-tank guns are being pulled up.
Rebuilt AT gun from RA11.
We're losing a
Tapping
victory
in the
point.
north now as well.
Lost contact with our
Yeah, a good
sappers.
chase down there. Well executed. But, you know, the split on the map's not too bad for the Allies. They seem to
Victory point lost.
have
The enemy
a
has
small VP
control.
lead at this stage. So even though they've lost a couple units, not looking too shabby for them. Is that a rebuild 8-Rad from Blue Skidrow as well? AT rifles here doing their best. Trying to maybe get a heavy cover position, but doesn't seem to be working out too well. Oh, he was asking for it. Like, honestly, standing there for 3 models, pretty clumped up. Luckily, like 3 shots before that or so missed in a row. But eventually, the job got
We
done.
have reserves of infantry available to both.
Could get softened up by a bit of machine gun fire during that time as well. The course of all those main gun misses. Ooh, was that a squad wipe? I think it was to the mine up here. A nice little position for a mine if it's going to catch both units coming up the ramp and units on retreat.
Bloody machine gun!
Ooh, a couple big losses for the Allies.
They've got a fucking number!
Second AT gun in the build for RA11. SKENG, meanwhile, is he doing the same thing? No, he's got his company command up.
Territory is being threatened.
Just needs a bit more manpower to build a tank. Guessing it's going to be a Matilda. He managed to squeeze in a second Commando LMG squad, so it's perhaps why he's lacking manpower right now.
Territory sector lost.
Oh,
Typhoons armed with armor.
just about ran into that mine with the 8-Rad, but no, it was the infantry that triggered it. He's got another one down here.
We're losing a
So it's his
strategic
second
point.
8-Rad, so he's built 3 in total. Looks like it's just 8-Rad spam into
What are we burning?
the Panther eventually. But the planes unlocked now for SKENG as well. That could be good. Oh, they are a lot easier to dodge than the Axis planes. There's Typhoons. Upgrading this with the medics. It's one from RA11.
Training
It's
complete.
just a plain CMP truck. I thought maybe you got it from his battle group, but no, he's gone for the artillery saturation. So just flat out built that for field presence to the center of the map. Smoke out from the Axis mortar now. I was doing some work here, but T-gun, decent positioning on it. Might allow this machine gun to escape. MG Commander's coming from the other side, but quite a few tanks down here. Okay, it's going to be the Crusader from SKENG. He's not started the upgrade on it yet, but maybe he's trying to save those munitions so he has the planes
We're losing
available.
a victory point.
Does mean that it's going to be much worse against infantry here. Okay, auto repair for Rutra out the back. Go for that upgrade.
Belongs to the enemy.
So chasing away, he's got the up gun coming through now. Good support position of the AT gun. He's brought up an AT rifle as well. Looks like Rutra's not really going to try to contest this. Just with 2 Caros. Oof. That's LNG commandos to the center of the map. Double 8-rod's going to work there. Big grenade. Not even heavy cover, saving that machine gun. 17 pounder from RA11. Okay, did I miss that truck? Maybe that CMP truck was from 17 pounder. Or just raw constructed one, but I must have been thinking this was a 6 pounder. But it's a 17 pounder. Double 8-rod trying to make a bit of a move, but runs into the AT gun wall. Oh! 3 HP. Wow. Flare maybe, providing vision. Knocks out the other 8-rod. That's nasty. Mechanized for Blue Skidrow, so he's got the zeroing artillery, not the munis for it yet. That'll be big for countering those, and we've got the artillery cover as well. So Axis got some off maps locked up in their commanders. Just need the munitions and some vision.
Gurkha rifle section ready and waiting.
Don't have the rocket artillery yet. Haven't seen. Okay. Yep, got LEIG being brought in. A walking Stuka though. But still, Allies in control of the VPs, 100 points up at this stage. Makes us really having trouble trying to crack the center. Well supported team weapons with a med truck. So the double car is heading to the bottom with a Marder in support now, maybe hoping to catch the Crusader isolated. Got a Matilda second from SKENG. We're running that down the center of the map. Okay. Air burst out there on the machine gun. Does manage to escape. 17 pounder going to get decrewed. Big Axis Hardy coming down over here. Wonder if it's going to target the decrewed 17 pounder though. It might not. That's been decrewed. No, well, no, definitely got it. So I'm guessing that was. Yeah, that was zeroing artillery.
We are down to 300 points.
Artillery cover. Crusader finding a cheeky little angle coming up this side.
Losing a victory point to enemy action. Territory.
Skidrow having to scramble to defend against it. The IG barrage downtown.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Cavalry's coming in while the AT gun's backing out. Sturdy advance from Rutra.
Our strategic point is being overrun.
Another mine goes off out the back.
Infantry taking losses here.
Double 8
Our
Ruds
strategic point is being
holding
overrun.
firm there. But I do worry that
We've
the Axis
lost
do
a
need some
sector.
more indirect fire to break this open through the middle. Probably will be up to the walking Stuka from Rutra, who has not got the fast stage of tech up yet, so can't actually build it.
Oh, the loss on his thunder.
Ooh, late retreats. 8 Rod's going to chase for a tiny bit.
We've been promoted, lads!
Don't get the kill though. Ooh, Marta from Blue Skidrow. That was an unexpected selection. I was
We're losing a fuel
really
point.
thinking it was going to be the Panther. Did he go down the other side of the...
We have 300
No,
points
because he
remaining.
went down the other side of the tree to get the zeroing artillery earlier. Maybe he's planning to go for an early Wesper.
Come on now.
Jerry has
Okay, planes drop down.
points remaining.
Marta's in a bit of trouble, but is bouncing a lot of shells. Here come the rockets.
Sector lost. Repeat.
First
Sector
plane did okay,
lost.
second plane not so much. Trying to get out of the circle now.
Prepare facing.
Okay, we've got the artillery cover coming down now, it seems.
Bosch are losing ground. Down to 250 points now.
A little bit of damage, but have the Axis lost vision of this area? Is that why it's not firing any more shells?
Enemy riflemen have engaged! Return fire!
Set up here, grenade assault onto it.
Dead!
Up to the scatter, it's okay, but P-Green's still powerful enough to win after that.
Fucking do something!
The enemy has
Okay, yeah, they just had no sight of this the entire time, the Axis. Bit of a waste of munitions. Okay, here it comes now. Bit of artillery right at the tail end. That's causing the Allies to scatter.
Command points are available. We have a battle group of
Forward with haste.
Could have got a lot more value out of that though, with consistent vision in the area. Oh! Was that the Crusader, I think, from SKENG?
They still have
Tilt is still ticking.
points left.
T-gun glitched, unfortunate. Everything surviving, seems. Oh, maybe there was a Caro that died there. Constructed this, but then cancelled it, going for another Caro instead.
Royal Marines have made ready a central CS for us.
It rides up in the north. The engineers. But the Allies, they don't need to
Anti-tank crews are on standby
really
for
contest
orders.
this area at all. They've got the center, they've got the south. That'll do. Nearly 200 VPs up at this stage.
The beggars are threatening.
Our front line fails. 250 points remain for us.
No respect from Blue Skidrow, maybe he's struggling from now. Oh no, he went for a Nebelwerfer.
Bastards.
Okay.
Hold firm. The enemy have 250 points left. Enemy is down to
Which do you think was better? I'm not even sure. Double AT guns lining up.
We're losing a victory point.
Tilda smoking into the distance. Be careful with those double AT guns though, we've got some Gurkhas
Victory
right
point
there.
belongs to the enemy.
Yeah, right's coming up now. Don't forget the decap, and the Axis are capping in the south. Drain going to be on the Allies for change. So looks like a rebuilt
Sector overrun.
17 pounder, and we've got a BL 5.5 in base. Getting to work now. Seems like it's barraging out the back, maybe hoping to kill off the LEIG. Oof, okay. Zeroing artillery and Nebelwerfer. 17 pounder down here is vanished.
Artillery barrage on the way.
Airburst in the north. Actually trying to dodge, but by the time it gets out of the zone, it's so low. Even go down. Oof. Keep
going our way. Keep going.
Okay, we've got another tank in the build for SKENG, it looks like. He's sending the
We
Matilda
are
down to
losing
the
a
bottom.
victory point to enemy action. We have a surplus of command points, Commander.
Fight for your life!
Needs the Matilda down here.
Orders, jump to it, lads.
I think it's one AT gun, so gotta be careful he doesn't get overrun. Needle worth it into the center. Scattering all over the show. Comes forth for some healing. The machine gun does not survive though, dies to the flames. Got 5.5 out the back. He's still alive though. Send it back to base to heal up. Doesn't look like BL 5.5's hidden too much. Oh, he's doing it even further. He's going after the Nebelwerfer actually. Interesting.
We have the lead. Now hold it.
Shifting the business end. Barrage completed.
Commander,
Got a second Nebelwerfer now. Clear up from the section. Gonna see this machine gun that's coming in.
Bloody machine gun!
I don't know if it saw the AT guns a little bit further back, but there they go. Could this be the end of the Crusader? He's dropping the airbursts. AT gun misses. Now they're trying to dodge. The airburst comes in fast. Put decrew on one of them. Crusader comes back in. Oh, the airburst knocks out both AT guns, but we've got the Martyr up here now. It's low on health. A lot of these are, but looks like Blue Skidrow is going to be able to hold on to all of them. Tilda looks like it took a walloping. Out back for repairs again. Double LMG commandos. Head to head with double LMG Peregrines going head to head with LMG commandos. Commandos now getting superior cover, but have a vet disadvantage. Seem to be struggling a little bit.
New block settling in notes.
Okay, more Axis artillery. That's going to need to get out of the center. Oof. True one machine gun there. Do give you some warning where the artillery's coming down these flares. Let's make it easier to dodge, safer to stay in the zone. BL 5.5 action out the back.
Commander, we have artillery on standby.
I think anything's died to it though. 5 kills, 1 vehicle destroyed. Maybe you got a vehicle. With that last barrage, it was, you know, a bit of a wreck on the ground. A little bit dicey here for the Crusader. Double Martyrs in the center. Again, a battle for the central VP, but it's looking good here at the moment. Here come the LMG commandos. A lot of light cover craters through here now, so camouflage opportunities for these commandos.
We're losing a munitions
Seems like he's using his Vet 1 suppression ability now as well. Uh-oh. 17 pounders in some trouble. There goes one of the rounds. Wonder if he didn't have smoke available. Planes coming down now as well, but they do not really hit. It's so much easier to dodge these rockets, especially with like a fast vehicle like the 8-Rad. Zeroing artillery though. Ooh! Oh! Oh, that was a disaster for the Allies. Pretty much both of them drove right into it. Engineers, I think, just went down for SKENG.
The battle falls in our face. Aye, we see it. Here we go.
Infantry support going working on these LMG commandos. They need to get out of there. SKENG. from the bottom.
They're attacking us! Well, that's going to leave a mark.
Couple martyrs there though. Grenades. Oh no, that is not good for the Matilda. Yeah, not the no smoke save this time, and what a Nebelwerfer as well. Finds the support weapons out the back. Oh, that was devastating. Skeng's got almost nothing all of a sudden. We'll be up to RA11 to try and carry. Pretty close to the pop cap limit. I thought he might have recovered one of those 17 pounders. Oh yeah, there's one in the center of the moment. It looks like it might be a fresh one though. Just now rolling up on these support weapons, maybe looking to steal them. At least making sure that they don't fall into Allied hands. Speaking of falling into Allied hands though, in the north the Allies decapping the VP, and they are so far ahead on victory points. Showing us down eventually. Those Gurkhas, they've got a lot of health to chew through. Takes a while. Arrow down the bottom here. Maybe doesn't have vehicle capturing at the moment, so
we're losing a victory
there we go. 2 shots, Crusader. Ooh! Knocks out the Panzergrenz. A lucky final shot. And the IG right on the front here, dropping some smoke.
The enemy has our victory points now.
He's blocking the vision on the 8 rod, only just. And this car just outside of the arc as well. Okay, LMG Commandos winning the fight for the south, but here come the Caros. Does not have an anti-tank gun. Crusaders in the center still. With the 8 rod doing the capping. Trying to attack round into that area, but here comes the Nebelwerfer. Oh! I can't believe that got the kill there. What an attack round. There is that Panther. Takes a bit of a walloping immediately though. Everything hitting the side armor, it seems. Unfortunate for the Panther. Very strong frontal armor, but the side armor not so good. And slowly barraging down this 17 pounder. There's the mid truck there though for the recrew and reinforce. Oh, G34 decrewed by the LMG Commandos. Did I miss? It looks like I might have missed a bit of a tank fight down the bottom.
We have the edge, gentlemen.
No,
push the
maybe
advantage.
not. Skeng building another AT gun. That's the BR 5.5 doing 10 kills now. Slow and steady.
Anti-tank weapon and crew.
It's going after the LEIG again. Pretty quick reactions from Rutra though. BR 5.5 shells. Long pause between each shot. Quite slow in that regard. A hairy situation for the Crusader. It's going to go down unless... Oh! A miracle from the Gurkhas getting the decrew just before he was about to shoot. Wow. Because would have had vision of it as he's backing through this flag area, right? Bit of a move coming in now. Panzer IV from Rutra, so he's gone for the call-in upgrades. Here come the planes now. Pretty clumped up, could be a bit of traffic jam action. Decent damage. Probably gonna get a second pass on the Panzer IV as well. Let's see if they finish the job on him. Yeah, just so much easier to dodge those planes than the Axis ones. Even with the, second pass. Oh! Huge Axis artillery. So maybe a CMP truck went down to that. But the Allies doing well on the victory points still.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Crusader one shot, but the Martyrs can't finish the job on them. Good fighting force coming down for SKENG. Pea Green's in the middle meanwhile. They do have any vets, so not that scary. Panther getting repaired out the back. Does have the repair upgrade.
Victory point under enemy control.
Okay, here we go. More artillery from Rutra this time around. It's... oh, was that still running from earlier actually? Maybe it was. It's quite a long timer. Decent Nebelwerfer though. There goes the AT gun. Oh, that's double Nebels. It must be, right? Now they're backing away from the BR 5.5 counterattack. The rate of fire on those rockets is way too high. Double Nebels though. Oh, close call. Would that have been the kill? No, not quite.
We're losing a victory point.
It's one thing I've been meaning to add to my micro. Like nowadays, since you can select a unit and check its health, checking its health before going in for like a risky dive or something like that.
We're losing a the enemy has
trying
our
to add into my
points
game
now.
lately. Dangerous place for that section to try and reinforce. Very slow reinforcing in combat like that. T-Gun's in some trouble. P-Green's chasing it down. Wanted to go for the D-Crew, but had to cut and run. Okay, air burst in the north. Gets the D-Crew. Vision provided by it being too close to the flag. It's really fighting hard for these victory points. They're slowing the drain, but they're not getting any points off the Allies. Good kill on the engineers there. Just about, yeah, there he goes. Knocks out the MG42 as well. Werfers do seem to be applying a good amount of bleed. Hard to check those. It's 6 kills on this one, actual kills. 6 and 6? Yeah, 6 on both of them, okay. Maybe a lot more kills from the flames besides that. As if we need some big time repairs. There's up there, leading the charge. Got that 8 rod up there as well. I suppose he still hasn't ticked.
Team weapon training completed.
Depends the company, so I'm not going to start now when they're low on victory points.
We're losing a victory point to enemy
The D-Crew on the 6-pounder up here. Could get the machine gun as well. No retreat on this from RA11.
The beggars are threatening
Seems to be occupied in the center.
Reports show the enemy has only 50 points left.
So a bit of a team weapon donation. It's a BL 5.5 knocking out the LEIG. Bit of a move coming through on the Martyr. The health bonus saving it. Oh, I spoke too soon. The AT gun finished the job on it. Green's getting very low, but they are surviving. 17-pounder out the back, I think, landing a shot there.
Barry's not giving up without a fight. Down to 300 points.
Crusader. Okay, Crusader's making a bit of a move. The Panther's coming down now. Misses its shot though, bit of fortune for RA11. Where is his mortar going? A bit of a misclick there. Didn't drop the weapon though, so he just about got away with it. we've got 67 for SKENG, 78 for RA11, 63 for Blue Skidrow, 54 for Rutra. Doesn't have that much. Has lost one of those martyrs. His allies do have a PopCap lead. Have been getting pretty good value out of their artillery, but it can be tough, especially if you're up against the manpower discounts on the Indian artillery.
Is being overrun.
Fighting hard here. That's perfect. Case for the 6-pounder was targeting the moles shielded by the gun shield. Bait these units into position. 31 points left for the Axis. They're feeling desperate now. Karu's heading to the bottom. Can clear that off quite cleanly. Looks like the Crusader's going to go back for repairs. But again, it's the forward reinforce making a big difference here for the Allies. This allows them so much better control through the middle of the map.
We're losing a strategic point.
Oof. Big arty strike.
Victory point lost.
And that happened 3 times, so steer clear of this area.
Territory sector lost.
Boy, double AT guns, in fact triple AT guns. That Panzer IV got vaporized. Karu does have the capture now. And the Crusader, oh, ends up going down, overextending there, but a Nebula fraction. Trying to out-reinforce it though. And having success. I think Blue Skidrow needs to get off the north here. Coming to assist. Or just the counter-attack from the BL 5.5. That's really what's mainly been doing this whole game, just barraging at either the Nebulefers or the LEIG for most of the match. Okay, we've got artillery down the bottom here.
We're losing a munition point.
Ooh! Somehow the engineers don't go down to that though. Still in their capping. They have to retreat from the Panzer though. Trying to make a move into the center, but the Crusader shutting that down. We've got a machine gun covering here as well. Panthers just left in the north. The Nebulefers are ready to fire again. 20 points left for the Axis. Oh boy, that looks like the end of the Martyr. Oh! 17-pounder missed. What a gift. I think that does 240 damage per shot, so that would have been it if it had landed. Okay, decruised the mortar. Didn't quite get the 17-pounder. Didn't get the machine gun either, which I think was maybe the most important unit to open up some capturing opportunities. 17-pounders getting towed a little bit down to the bottom here to assist. Bring it in from this angle perhaps. There's a 4 backing out.
Down we go. Get unhitched. Shifting the business end.
There he is. Setting up. Big shot. Crusader could go on for a bit of a chase. Oh, the Axis artillery coming down though.
The enemy has claimed a sector.
Gonna try hitch back on. Can he get out of there in time? Looks like at that first wave of artillery, not that good for Rutra. Nothing providing vision for follow-up shots. Here it goes on the edge. Oh boy. Armada could not get away. And there we go, Rutra throws in the towel. And there we go. Allies end up taking it. There we go. Oh, green screen showing this time around, eh? Yeah, it just seemed like the Axis couldn't quite crack that central position. I don't know, I haven't really done like a deep dive analysis on what is better, the Nebelwerfer or the Wespe. I'm not sure which one's stronger in that situation. Because, you know, the Wespe, if it does get a decrew on one of those weapons, can continue to barrage that area and maybe kill off the decrew weapon. Whereas the Nebelwerfer can't really achieve that, but maybe the Nebelwerfer does more manpower damage, which is more useful. Something a few team game players to experiment with more. But yeah, it did feel like maybe the Axis were somewhat under strength when it came to indirect fire, because that position from in the center from the Allies very difficult to crack. And as I said, with the Indian artillery discounts, it just feels like you're not bleeding them that much manpower in the end. You know, a couple of pretty strong arty strikes from the commanders on the Axis did set the Allies back a few times, but maybe felt like the Axis were missing a bit of teamwork coordination sometimes. Felt like they didn't often have like good combined moves throughout the match. GG, Allies end up taking it. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.